It's April Day! April Fool's Day. Isn't it April Fool's?
It is.
Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to another vlog. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning. It's morning. It's morning. It's no longer nights. I'm not on nights anymore. I actually get to be awake during daytime and morning hours, which is lovely. I'm off of nights for a few weeks and then I go back on for a month, and that'll be the cherry on top of my second year of residency, and we'll have finished and we get to be 30 years. I'm in clinic today. I have patients from 8 to 5, 6-ish. We'll see. It'll be a good day and I'm happy to be awake during the daytime. It was quite a difficult switch to go from nights to days. People have asked how you go from nights to days and days to nights, and with sleeping and stuff, I don't really change anything. Like, I don't force myself to stay up longer than I need to. I just sleep when I want and I'm awake when I want, and eventually your body knows that you should be asleep when it's dark and awake when it's daytime. I feel like with all of the back and forth that we've done throughout residency, that my body is very much used to flip-flopping schedules pretty quick. It was a quick adjustment and I am very happy to be on a normal schedule now. For now, I have really been lagging with teaching more about female reproductive health. It's on my list. I need to start creating a bunch of content and short form content to go over high yield things that you guys ask about, and it is important. I'm in this field. I should be sharing all of the knowledge and not keeping it just for patient care. I definitely want to share the knowledge base and share it with all of you guys. There are things that you want to see in particular. I know PCOS, endometriosis, PMDD are some big ones that I get asked about a lot, but if there's any obstetrics things too that you're curious about, other, outside of GYN specifically, comment down below. I know I always say oh, comment it down below, and then I don't do anything. I must at this point, and I really want to, and I think that'll be a nice niche to get into. So I have to get ready to go. Oh, I already put my laptop in here. I have to show you guys the updated gym situation. We rearranged a little bit and it looks a lot better. And we're getting a special edition. Addition, not edition. I didn't mean edition at all. Okay, come say goodbye. Starting up my work computer because it's a PC and it takes 10 years to turn on. I love you.
Be good, Scooby.
See you later in just a few hours. Bye, love you.
Love you, baby.
I literally do have to turn on my laptop way in advance. All right, let's go to work. You shut the garage? Oh, hi guys. Just got out of clinic. My camera is most certainly going to die. It's at 2%. Today was not a bad day. One thing I've learned while being in residency, and that I've gotten more comfortable with over time, is being okay with crying with a patient or tearing up with them when they are having a really vulnerable moment. Aside from you caring for them in general as a patient, they're very vulnerable. But when they open up to you and they are, expressing their emotions and crying, it is okay to cry with them. I'm getting much more comfortable with that. You guys know I'm a really emotional person, and I'm very sensitive to other people's emotions, and I respond to others when they are feeling emotional. I feel what they're feeling. If I notice there's a hint of sadness or something that they want to get off their chest, I encourage them to, and often that leads to them, letting it out and crying or whatever it is, and patients appreciate it. And I used to not want to cry with them or be so triggered and cry because I felt like I needed to be super strong. But I noticed that patients do appreciate when you are also showing your emotions with them, and especially in a time where they're feeling very vulnerable. I will expand on that more later. My camera is saying that it's dead, so as I was saying, it is okay to cry with patients, obviously as appropriate, and I'd hope you're not crying more than the patient. It is okay to be vulnerable with them and show that you are, yes, also a human that has emotions. Obviously, I'm not full-blown crying with patients, or I have not yet, but I am, you know, tearing up and giving just the space for a patient to cry in front of you, and you don't necessarily have to say anything. And how you move forward with a conversation afterwards, it is obviously very situation dependent, and as you work with patients more and get more comfortable with interactions and maybe uncomfortable scenarios that you're placed in, it becomes easier to maneuver and to move forward in an encounter with a patient. Recommend that during those times that patients are really opening up to you, listen, because this might be their first time opening up to a doctor or a provider of any sort, and if you shut that down, you probably have closed off a door for them. Anyways, I'm definitely going to share like a reflections video about my growth as a resident doctor since I'm almost halfway through residency. I noticed how much I've grown, and it'll be interesting to look back and revisit, you know, where I started as a first year resident last year, which was only, you know, over a year ago, but there has been so much growth, and, you know, residency really forces you to grow. I have kind of rearranged the gym. For those of you who didn't get to see my like home gym building video, I did build a home gym, and it's not very much, but it is enough for me. So I have dumbbells here. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I have a few down here, and then I have some kettlebells. You are currently perched on a bench. I also have a mirror here, and I put it in this corner. It originally was over there. I actually ended up ordering a treadmill, and so that's why we have this whole space, because it's gonna just face this way, and then it can fold up and all of that stuff, and that should be here probably in a week or so. I did a poll on Instagram because I was very hesitant on canceling my gym membership, because I've had a gym membership for over a decade now, and I just feel weird not having one. But a lot of you guys were like, if you're building a home gym and you're getting a treadmill, get rid of the gym membership. And so I did that. I messaged the gym yesterday and I was like, I would like to cancel. I feel really good about it, and I'll be saving so much money because the gym that I go to is actually quite expensive, but it was worth it because there's not many gyms in this area. I go to the gym a lot. Now that I have my home set up, I am really enjoying workouts here much more than I do at a gym. That's enough of me rambling. I'm gonna do a leg day today. Look at this cute glass I got from Anthropology. It has chilies on it. Everyone needs a little spice. And speaking of, I'm having my little mango chili Element. This video is actually sponsored by Element. I've been working with them for a while, and I love drinking these. I'm literally almost out of this one. This one is definitely my favorite. They have so many good flavors. They have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and then 60 milligrams of magnesium. Love drinking these every day at work, or especially after a workout. It just helps with hydration. And I noticed that when I drink just plain water, it's great and all, but this actually hydrates you much better than plain water does, just because of the electrolytes in it. It works with your body's normal physiology to help pull water in and actually hydrate you up properly. I will drink Element over any other electrolyte drink hydration brand because they don't have any sugar or any artificial ingredients. There's no fillers, no gluten, no artificial colors, nothing like that. It is seriously just everything you need and nothing that you don't. And if you're like, well, I don't really need electrolytes, I eat a great diet. So do I, but I still lose a lot of electrolytes throughout the day. Obviously, if you're working out, you're sweating out electrolytes. Electrolytes are important for so many different functions of the human body, like for nerve conduction, hormonal regulation, fluid balance, nutrient absorption, and on and on. I have a special link down below in the description box for all of you guys because they're offering you a free sample pack with any purchase. So it's 8 single serving packets of a variety of flavors free with any purchase. So check out my link down below, or you can go to drinkelement.com/Rachel Southard. That's DRINKLMNT.com/Rachel Southard. You know the drill. I know that a lot of you guys have been drinking these and you love it, so I'm so glad to hear that. So I'm gonna do a quick body shower, and I still have to do some studying. It is that time of the evening for prologue time. Marie Antoinette and her little sister.
Down Darjeeling with Marie Antoinette and her little sister.
Some of you asked what the heck this is. This is essentially for studying for our OB-GYN board, so I don't recommend this to a medical student or someone who is not in an OB-GYN residency. You really don't need them. I'm choosing to do 3 passages per day, and it's been working out well. I started this, I don't even know when I started this. Not too long, well, maybe over a month ago, at least 2 months ago. I have been very consistent. When I'm on my OB rotation, I'll do the OB one. When I'm on like GYN, I'm doing the GYN and surgery one. I've been making Anki cards on these because there are no decks that actually exist out there for prologues. Leftovers. I have spicy vodka pasta leftovers from dinner. We went to dinner last night with 2 of my friends. I'm done studying and it is 7:40. Where does the day go?
It's
Tricky. She is really in her learning era. I am, like I mentioned earlier, wanting to create shorter form content of high yield GYN things, obstetric things. Hey Siri, turn off the primary bathroom lights.
One moment.
Whenever I have a moment at home where I'm like just mindlessly scrolling on social media, I am going to try and read. And I'll just keep my iPad accessible so I can try and read whenever that happens. Good morning. It's Wednesday. We have a few cases in the OR this morning, and then I have clinic this afternoon, so it'll be a relatively straightforward day, and I'm not mad about it. I slept like a snug bug in a rug last night, so I am feeling good, but as always, I want to immediately go back to bed. I hurt my neck last week, like on the last night of nights, and it is still in so much pain. I have more mobility, but I have excruciating pain from my trapezius on my right side. It is so bad. And I'm like, when is this ever gonna get better? I don't know. I need a new neck. I really do. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at my forehead edema. Love that from the scrub bonnet. Just finished. Well, actually, they're still in the second case. It's a little bit more difficult, and I had to head out because I have to go to clinic. So I left and I grabbed lunch from the cafeteria. I know that I'm going to get so bloated after eating this, but I don't care. But it's like a chicken cheese quesadilla, and I don't know, it sounds good. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna have that and enjoy my water. I also have this little like Starbucks iced energy. This is new. Mental clarity. That is a very bold claim that they have on this drink. So we'll see if it gives me the mental clarity I need to get through the rest of my day. But it should be a nice afternoon clinic. That was just a stressful day, you guys. It was just not... I thought clinic was gonna be chill, and it was like everything but chill. I ran just so behind. I ran so behind. It was my own fault because I was giving very thorough discussions and education with the patients that I had. One thing that I really like to do that is super helpful for patients who are either like have poor health literacy or they're very young, I like to do education and I like to show pictures. And so whether that's pulling up images on my phone, we're in the hospital and I don't have access to like our great photo type things that we have in the clinic. Yeah, I'll pull stuff up on my phone. But then in clinic, I like to use all of our little booklets that we have that show the female anatomy, and I can explain while showing the picture what is going on. This is your body. This is what we look like on the inside, X, Y, and Z, and it's helpful. And if I were a patient, and I didn't know much about certain things, I would want to see some pics. You know, I want to see a cartoon drawing of the anatomy so I can put it together so it makes sense. It'll hopefully stick better and just help teach people about their bodies, because we live in this vessel that we take great advantage of every single day and walking around in it doing whatever we want, but it's poorly understood by majority of the population. I don't know, it's like our job as providers to teach our patients about their bodies. Now that I'm home, Patrick is at a trivia night, which is excellent. I am going to do a quick exercise in the garage, probably gonna do arms, and then I need to study, I need to shower. It's a hair wash day. That's what we're working with. I'm burnt. I am burnt out. This might be a very unpopular opinion, but Spindrift is horrible. Oh, I love sparkling water, but this I just cannot get behind. Ooh. I am so excited and eager to vlog at the beginning of the week, and then as the week goes on, I realize, or I remember and I'm reminded of how repetitive my life is. I do the same exact things every single day, you guys, and I get so discouraged. I'm like, why should I even film this? But I can't show you anything else because there's nothing else to show you. This is what I do, the bare bones of my life. I will be parked up here studying for the night. You guys, let me tell you some frustrations that I have. I've been trying to be like positive this week in the vlog because people get annoyed with my complaints, but I have every right to complain right now. Actually, no, this happened over almost a year ago at this point. And you might have seen, there was somebody that, this is so not important at all in the grand scheme of life, I understand that. There was someone on Facebook that had verified a Facebook profile under my identity. And to verify yourself on a platform like Facebook, you need proof of identification, whether it's like a passport or driver's license. And some bot scam artist or whatever it was got a profile verified on Facebook, and I ran into issue when I tried to verify my Instagram account, which had been linked to my personal Facebook that I have had for over a decade. When I tried to verify my Instagram, it triggered an alert to Facebook saying this person is impersonating this verified person on Facebook, which was my identity being used by somebody else. It told me that you have to appeal on Facebook to prove that you are you. And so it said upload your driver's license or passport. I uploaded the front and back of my driver's license to Facebook, and almost immediately I was banned from Facebook because of this new verified account on Facebook, who, by the way, was contacting physicians in my community that I live in and across, I don't know how far their reach was, but they were contacting them as me and scamming people. It's like crypto scam. This was going on. I received messages from other doctors. I received My attending told me that her colleague was in the process of being scammed by this account. This person very much so was pretending to be me, and it was not me at all. And so anyways, my Facebook has been locked for a very long time now, and my Instagram access, I only have access on my iPhone. If I got logged out of my iPhone from Instagram, I would no longer have access to my Instagram because I can't reset the password. I can't do the forgot password thing because my Instagram and Facebook are linked. And so it's been a huge fear of mine and why I kind of don't upload a lot on Instagram, because this platform of mine may disappear. I don't want to put a bunch of work into that and then it fall through and I can't access it anymore and I have to start over. I got offered somehow recently on Instagram to become verified, and so I did. And this verified account on Facebook no longer exists. I don't know what my attorney did, but the profile is no longer there. And so I was able to get verified on Instagram because there was no overlap with there was no overlap with a Facebook or anything like that. So I have access now to Meta support. And I had been talking with them yesterday and today, going back and forth to try and resolve this issue. And it's just been a whole mess. But essentially, they have finally sent a ticket to Facebook to describe the situation and why try and appeal, I guess, my banned personal Facebook. What's the point of all these security things and security measures for identification verification or identity verification if none of it matters and people can still verify accounts under your identity? And when you're trying to prove your own identity to these stupid platforms, they say, no, it's not you. It's because there's no people working behind these desks. There's just bots, AI stuff, and it's ridiculous. Anyways, that is it from over in this neck of the woods. Good morning, you guys. It's Friday. I would say happy Friday, but I'm on call, so I don't find it that great. I am also about to get my period, so I have severe back pain and cramps, and my neck also hurts. So I am, I don't even know how old I am, 31. I am thriving at this age. Ugh, my body's falling apart. Anyways, we have a few cases in the OR today. I'm gonna go to work now, and I just will talk to you guys when I can talk to you. I didn't get to do anything today, unfortunately. There was just a lot of doctors in the operating room, and I am the junior resident still, so unfortunately I was not able to do anything. So I literally watched all of the surgeries today. I just want today to be over. I want to go home. The fact that it is this bright outside right now is literally illegal. I cannot stand how bright it is right now. That was a bad shift. When I say that I've had a bad shift, it has nothing to do with patience. It has to do with the acuity of situations. Triage, blowing up, just the busyness is what I define as a bad shift. For the 26 hours that I've been awake now, being awake for this long is so bad for you. And shifts like these take years off my lifespan. I'm not even kidding. Anyone's lifespan, truly, not just mine. They're just not good for you. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna sleep for hopefully an eternity. You guys, you're never gonna believe this, but Instagram and Facebook have figured it out, and I am no longer banned from Facebook. They were like, yeah, that actually was an error on our part. My bad, our bad. Here you go, here's access to your Facebook again. You're no longer banned, and now you can change your Instagram password. I spent hours today securing all of my accounts on every single website that I have a password saved for, and I feel so secure. So now that I have my Instagram security, I can start brainstorming topics to cover in short form content for you guys. But then as I'm doing that, I'm wondering when the heck I'm gonna film it, since I literally work all day, every single day, except today. But today I was working on other things. This is going to be quite a busy week. I'm on labor and delivery all week, and then I work another call shift on Saturday. There's 4 weekends, I think, in the month of April, and I'm working 3 of them. I'm on call for 3 weekends. So I literally have 1 weekend off, and then I go back to nights. That is so sad. Whatever, I'm just gonna take it day by day, and we're just getting through this. If you're not following me on Instagram, you absolutely should. I think the links are always down below. But Instagram, TikTok, follow me there if you're not already. And I'm excited. So give me some time to like stockpile some short form content up for you guys, and then they'll start coming out and all of that stuff. That is it. And subscribe here if you're not subscribed already. Join our herd. We're having a great time. We'd love to have you. Until next time, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, continue to work hard and all the good stuff. Okay, bye.